Hey guys, it's Nikki, and today we're here in beautiful 1080p. Yeah, I'm rendering out my videos in 1080p now. God, those render times and upload speeds are getting atrocious, but you know what? It's for the awesome quality. This game is really pretty, and if you didn't already know, this is Titanfall. I have been waiting for this game since it was announced, made by Respawn. The dudes who made COD 4, they know how to make a game, and Titanfall is no exception so far. I had a few concerns with this game before it came out. Was it overhyped? It was always kind of sitting there in the back of my head, but so far the beta has been proving to be a lot of fun. In one session I got to the beta max level 14. Put a ton of time into this game today, and right now we're using the Scatterfire SMG. The Scatterfire is the attachment, it's not what the gun is called. Scatterfire is basically rapid fire. It makes your gun shoot faster at the cost of accuracy. This gun, probably out of all the weapons in the game right now, and that's not all the weapons that'll be in the final game, but this gun has the most recoil, I'm willing to bet. It kicks like crazy. But one good thing is a lot of the guns in this game pretty much have no recoil with the exception of this one. And I think that's because it's a lot easier to dodge bullets in this game. You have some insane free running and dodging all over the place. So it'd be kind of hard to hit people if guns had a notable amount of recoil. So generally in this game, low recoil weapons with the exception of the gun that I'm using right now. It kicks like a mule. And speaking of the free running in this game is insanely smooth and it works really well. You can double jump, wall run, do all sorts of crazy mantling, get on top of rooftops, and it's a lot of fun. It feels really fast paced, and part of the fast pacedness of this game is the AI. I'll admit the AI in this game, the little robot foot soldier people, and the Titans when they're put in follow mode or they're not being controlled by you, they're just kind of following you around. Those AI are kind of stupid. Although they're really just there to give you someone to shoot at. It makes the game a lot more fast paced, there being a lot more things for you to put your bullets into. Having a actual pilot inside of the Titan is much more efficient. You'll actually get things done. Meanwhile, when the Titans are in follow mode, just the little robots running around are kind of stupid. I mean, I guess we can't have a bunch of elite, like veteran level combat training robots running around. They're more like recruit level. They don't know what they're doing. You can run up against 4 of these guys, reload your gun, and then take them all out. In fact, I probably do that a few times in this game. I land some quads and triples against the stupid AI bots. What's kind of cool though is the AI bots don't just run around and shoot. They'll actually have little animations with each other. So if one AI robot sees his other AI robot friend go down, then he'll like drag him to safety. Not that that actually does anything, but it's kind of cool to watch. They'll have little AI fist fights, or one of them will beat the crap out of another one. It's pretty cool how they're not just actually fighting each other. They'll have little interactions amongst each other. But they don't really serve any tactical purpose other than the other enemy team killing them to get attrition points. And speaking of which, we are playing attrition right now, which is basically team deathmatch. Kill as much stuff as possible. Now, of course, killing an actual enemy pilot is worth way more points than trying to kick a stupid little grunt in the face. That's just 1 point, but killing a pilot's more like 4 points. And they don't actually fight back, it seems. I don't think I've ever been killed by a little AI guy. I'm mostly getting killed by pilots and Titans. Speaking of getting killed by pilots and Titans, I'm going to wreck this fool's Titan. Someone already depleted his shield, so I'm just going to put up my Vortex shield, which will send back enemy bullets just to keep my Titan alive. And that dude's going to pop up in the air. He's actually going to land on the back of my Titan. You can kind of hear him getting on the back of there, and I didn't know he was getting on there. I thought someone killed him until my Titan's like, hey, there's a guy on the back, so I have to get out and spray him down. I kind of have a hard time seeing him with all the explosions and hitting him with my robot moving around. So he's going to deal some massive damage to my robot. What he did back there is he got onto the back, ripped off the back of my robot's skull, and started shooting him in the back of the head. So as you can see, I lost a severe amount of health. But I'm still going to take down a few pilots and grunts while I still have my Titan. So yeah, I knew that guy was on my back. I could hear him making the rattling sound in the back of my Titan's head, but it didn't give me the little warning sign. That is until he actually started shooting at my Titan. So unfortunately my Titan took way too much damage. We are now doomed. And I'm going to have to get the hell out before this thing explodes. I'm going to try to take this guy with me as much as possible before we bail out. So he's pretty low health. I have these special electric grenades, and they're called arcnades, and those will screw with enemy Titans and players. I'm going to try to throw one, but unfortunately it's going to nail this wall right as I jump down, and I'm going to hit myself with that one. But I will throw a second one over the wall. That's going to damage that guy. I do see an enemy pilot up in that window. I find it's most important to prioritize enemy pilots over the robots. You're definitely going to want to shoot the enemy pilots first because they are going to wreck you. The robots probably aren't going to do much damage. They're really just there for free points. Anyway, back into the game here. Gotta wait for my Titan to come back. Titans actually show up faster if you kill things. So go around, kill enemy grunts, kill enemy pilots, and you can get your Titans in faster. Now, near the end of the game, I like to save my Titan if my team is severely losing or winning by a lot. So if my team is severely losing in attrition, what happens is we need to escape for evac, and if you can escape, you get extra points. So if my team is severely losing and it's nearing the end of the game, I will save my Titan until the dropship arrives. I'll drop my Titan so it'll help defend the dropship, and then I'll get in and leave rather than calling in and possibly having it destroyed. But right now we're neck and neck, so I'm going to have to call in my Titan to help us maintain a lead. We're actually losing a little bit, but to gain a lead. And actually, I am pretty much the sole reason that this team actually managed to get anything done. You guys will see from the scoreboard at the end. But if my team is winning by a lot, what I'll do is I'll save my Titan, and then we'll call it in at the enemy extraction point so we can destroy their dropship / stop them from getting away. And speaking of which, I find it my main priority to make sure people don't get away. There are no survivors. When I win a game, we leave no one alive. Right now, this is pretty cool. Your teammates can ride on the back of your Titan, which is what Nightwave is doing right here. But he doesn't do much. He gets kind of bored, hops off in a moment. Meanwhile, I'm just going to decimate that enemy pilot. Score is really close. The score limit is 250 in this game mode. And we're going to have to go around and kill a few pilots or grunts left online. Ooh, the damage core. So, damage core, I mean, it does what it says it does. You get more damage. Unfortunately, I don't actually use my damage core efficiently. I'm just going to turn it on. And I didn't know how long it lasted. Don't really do anything with it online. But anyway, the enemy dropship is now coming in. We know its location, so my job is now to blow up the dropship and kill all the enemy pilots from getting in there and getting out alive. If they get in there, they just get a few extra points for surviving. But you know what? We leave no survivors here. So I'm in my giant Titan. We're going to fight off this other giant Titan, and I got some giant Titan support from behind me. That's the Vortex Shield. This thing's pretty damn cool. I'm going to throw up my Vortex Shield and Vortex Shield back the bullets that he was going to Vortex Shield towards me. Man, Vortex Shields all over the place. We're going to doom that Titan. My shields have been depleted back there, so I'm going to bail out for a moment. Oh, look, the enemy dropship. Well, there's a big destroy button over it, and, you know, I'm pretty good following directions. So I'm going to put pretty much every asset I have at destroying that thing. No one's getting out of here alive. We win the game. I carried the team. Thanks for watching the gameplay, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. I've been Nicky from StealthShampoo. We just wrecked face in Titanfall. And if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you dropped a like. We'll see you all some of the time.